How you all doing? Hey, Richard Wobby here, and Francis, our commercial vehicle safety officer, is here to do your toolbox safety talk. Ben called in, said he had exceeded his hours of service and was not able to make it. So we're going to try to do this on our own, Francis and I. Say hi, Francis. Hi, Francis. We today again want to remind you here at AGC we have a mess of leading training provider in the construction industry right across the state. We are knocking it out of the park, and I've got to thank you all for everything you've managed to help us do. And again, it's each and every one of your companies worried and concerned about the safety of those employees. Is that right, Francis? Yes, that's right. And what we've got to remember, and I really got to thank who? I got to thank Stephanie Eichler. Steph, thank you very much. You guys at Hub out there helping us with our risk services that we offer. You guys, Hub is the place to go. Yes, Hub. So Hub sent us a memo, and that's kind of what got old, Francis involved. The Commercial Vehicle Safety Alliance will be conducting its annual International Roadcheck here coming up shortly. It's a 3-day initiative. Focuses on enhancing safety for commercial motor vehicles and their drivers through high visibility roadside inspections. Yeah, we're planning on being busy out there, and we'll be doing roadside road checks, pulling the trucks in, and we will be checking you guys out thoroughly, you hear me? So, Francis, there's 3 or 4 different types of in levels, I guess. You're going to be dealing with different levels of road checks. Level 1, 37 steps, including an examination of the commercial motor vehicle's mechanical fitness and the driver's operating requirements. Level 2, though, Francis, what's that all about? Well, generally, an inspection includes everything that can be checked without physically getting under the vehicle. Francis, you're going under a vehicle? Yeah, not if we do a second. Number 2, level 3 inspections just really include a driver requirements, commercial driver's license, vehicle docs, and then level 4 is equivalent to a level 1 except the drivers are not present. So each year they try to do these road things, but if we take a look at this year, Francis, what's your big push you see happening out there? Why, it's probably going to be hours of service. They're critical, I tell you, to ensuring compliance with recording regulations. These inspections confirm that drivers accurately document their driving times, hours of service. It's imperative to understand that failing to log, complete, or retain these records, or deliberately falsifying logs or related reports will result, hear me, will result in serious consequences that include being placed out of service. And Francis, exactly what will you be looking at? Electronic logging devices. If you're tampering with them, not logged in, disconnected, ghost drivers, claiming there's a co-driver when one isn't present, or improperly use of personal conveyance special driving category, recording off-duty time while performing work for a motor carrier. We're going to be looking at those pieces right down through the book. How about your mechanical fitness? What's that going to entail coming up? Well, of course, we're going to be looking at tires, tread depth on tires, and then audible air leaks, belt material causing plies to be exposed, cuts, bulges, improper repairs, and items lodged between dual tires. The takeaway, though, is when we look at that, Francis, when we start to try to figure it out, what are the top 5 vehicle out-of-service violations in North America? Well, last year in Vermont and around New England, defective service brakes were the #1 vehicle out-of-service piece. 25% of all stops resulted in defective service brake citations and out of service. Tires, of course, finished second. They were about 20% of the time. And then other brake violations, of course, they covered the other thing. And don't forget your lights. If you're operating and did a proper pre-op, you would know your lights are working. And then cargo securement. And I gotta remind you, we expect you to be securing that cargo, those trucks, those things you're hauling properly so that, again, there's no hazard to other vehicles on the road. Yeah, but, so that's the vehicle side, but Francis, what is the driver level of exposure, and what do we have to worry about with drivers? Well, when they're out there, I want you to remember we are going to be checking hours of service. We're also going to be checking, it amazes me, 25% of the vehicles being written, commercial vehicles being driven out there, do not have a commercial driver's license. You guys are doing a fairly good job of training new drivers out there, aren't you? Yeah, we kind of are, Francis. But you guys in your program have to remind people that they cannot drive without a commercial driver's license. You hear me? Yes. So 25% of those tickets were no commercial driver's license. How about the medical cards? Medical cards were pretty big. Those medical cards accounted for 11% of the people taken out of service and sent home. We gotta have our medical cards to ensure the safety of the traveling public. And then you guys, please, do not falsify logs. That is an easy one to check. Do not falsify logs. Your hours are your hours, just like Ben. Ben didn't show up today because out of service. He couldn't drive. We are very concerned about Ben. And then we have a large number, but it's only 5% across Vermont, a large number of suspended driver's license, commercial driver's license suspensions that continued to drive. And we caught them. We got them. They're ours. So you really should be looking at those type of things. Hours of service, no commercial driver's license, no med card, false logs. Get yourselves up to date before we have our road checks out there and we start to look at these things on the road. You have any other advice for us there, Francis? Be safe. Don't overdrive your ability. And please, please pay attention to the weather around you and what's going on all around you. And by all means, don't try to take a tractor trailer over 108. Oh, Francis, are you talking about that road up over there in Stowe? Yes. Do you know the number of people that still go over 108 even after we've told them not to? Well, Francis, it's been great meeting with you today. I'm glad you had time to come in and see us. Thank you very much. You're welcome. Anytime we can help, you let me know. If that damn kid Ben is out of service again, you let me know. I'll come running right in here and we'll get a program done. He's probably out just fooling around with that girlfriend. No, you aren't supposed to say. Don't say again. He's riding snow machines with his father. Oh, yeah, that doesn't happen. He's out, he's probably on a date someplace. Well, Francis, it was good to see you. Thank you for coming in. Hey, guys, this is a great opportunity. Francis let us know just what's going on in that commercial vehicle world and what we can expect with their upcoming road checks. And again, a call out right out there to Hub International. Stephanie, you guys out there, thank you very much. And again, you can get all the information you need. Where can we get that information on this whole road check thing and the dates it's going to happen? Well, you just go to roadcheck.org and you can get it, roadcheck.org, and you can get that info and you can get more information on this. Remember, employers should ensure that drivers and commercial vehicles comply with the regulations to prepare for International Roadcheck Day. Whoa! Seriously, it is coming up. Plan, have your stuff in order, make sure we're all set, and let's move ahead safely. This is Richard Wobby down at AGC. I thank you all for joining us this week. Remember, if there's anything we can do, feel free. Give us a call here at AGC. We're here for you. 802-223-2374. Let us know what we can do. And don't forget, tell them they can email Ben, B-E-N, at agcvt.org if they need any more information. Thank you, Francis. Appreciate you joining us. Y'all have a good day. Thank y'all. Bye now.